आप देख रहे हैं डी न्यूज 24x7 यानी हर खबर पर हमारी नजर।
CPHI और PMAC इंडिया 2022 आज इंडिया एक्सपो सेंटर ग्रेटर नोएडा दिल्ली NCR में शुरू हुआ। CPHI और PMAC इंडिया के 15वें संस्करण में फार्मा मशीनरी उपकरण सामग्री और तकनीक की प्रभावशाली श्रृंखला प्रदर्शित की गई। दुनिया भर से 40,000 से अधिक आगंतुकों, 1500 से अधिक प्रदर्शकों और 80 से अधिक देशों के प्रतिनिधियों को एक साथ आने वाला व्यापार मेला 9वें वार्षिक भारत फार्मा पुरस्कार CEO राउंड टेबल और वुमेन इन फार्मा राउंड टेबल जैसे शक्तिशाली सहायक कार्यक्रमों का एक साथ आयोजन किया गया। 2 जगह एक साथ आयोजित इस शो ने फार्मा मशीनरी, विश्लेषणात्मक उपकरणों, प्रयोगशाला प्रौद्योगिकों और उपकरणों, सहायक सामग्री और अधिक की पूरी श्रृंखला पर विस्तृत प्रारूप में चर्चा करने का सभी हितधारकों को एक अनूठा अवसर प्रदान किया है। 15वें संस्करण का आयोजन जो किया जा रहा है उसमें उद्योग के विशेषज्ञों, अग्रणी निर्माताओं, खरीदारों के समुदाय, नीति सलाहकारों और अन्य प्रमुख हितधारकों की सबसे बड़ी सभाओं में से एक आयोजन के रूप में इसे देखा जाएगा। भव्य उद्घाटन समारोह में श्री रवि उदय भास्कर, डायरेक्टर जनरल फॉर्मेक्सिल, डॉक्टर वीरमणि SB, वाइस चेयरमैन फॉर्मेक्सिल, ABPS चक्रवर्ती, एम्बेसडर वर्ल्ड पैकेजिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और बोर्ड मेंबर फॉर्मेक्सिल साहिल मुंजाल जैसे प्रमुख गणमान्य व्यक्ति मौजूद रहे। फार्मेक्सिल के अध्यक्ष बोधराज सीकरी, अध्यक्ष फार्मास्यूटिकल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स फेडरेशन मार्गरेट मा, प्रेसिडेंट और CEO इनफॉर्मा मार्केट्स एशिया क्रिस ईव, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इनफॉर्मा मार्केट्स एशिया श्री योगेश मुद्रास, प्रबंध निदेशक इनफॉर्मा मार्केट्स इन इंडिया श्री राहुल देशपांडे, वरिष्ठ समूह निदेशक इनफॉर्मा मार्केट्स इन इंडिया और श्री रंजीत पॉल, समूह निदेशक इनफॉर्मा मार्केट्स इन इंडिया आदि प्रमुख गणमान्य व्यक्तियों की उपस्थिति रही। 3 दिवसीय संगोष्ठी और सम्मेलन ने बड़ी संख्या में सरकारी अधिकारियों, विशेषज्ञों, उद्योग संघों और प्रचारकों और फार्मा उद्योग के भविष्य को आकार देने वाले तकनीकी नेताओं की मेजबानी की। डी न्यूज़ के लिए साइना के साथ राज नारायण मिश्रा, एक्सपो सेंटर ग्रेटर नोएडा दिल्ली NCR।
We have to my right Adam Anderson, who is the head of pharma portfolio for Inform Markets in India. Entire CPHI portfolio falls under him, the global events that we do. To my next is Shri Viramani, who is Vice President of Pharmexil and incoming President for Pharmexil. Next to him is Cris, who is Senior Vice President Asia for Inform Markets in Asia. So this. After I speak, I'll pass on the mic to each one of them, and then we'll open the floor for questions. So, as I was talking about this event, that this has become a leading sourcing event. Over the 3 days, people not only come here for sourcing, but also a lot of networking, insights, and knowledge. So, we have a CEO roundtable closed door, which is going to happen with some of the leading CEOs of the pharma industry. We're going to be talking about some pertinent topics. We are going to convert it into a white paper and we'll release it out to you, media friends. We also submit it to the government. That is used in policy decision making for the government. We also have the Pharma Awards that's going to take place today evening, where the who's who of the Pharma Award really achieved, done some significant achievements in this sector in this last 1 year are going to be accredited. We had the Pre-Connect Congress, which happened yesterday, where the leaders of the industry spoke on some of the really important topics and new innovations in the industry. We have the Women Leaders session, which is going to happen tomorrow. We have the exhibitor showcase that is happening on the show floor. So lots happening, a lot of action for the entire pharma industry over the next 3 days. So do pass on this message to the who would like to attend. Don't miss this event. This is something which is happening after a gap of 3 years, this scale of event. So anybody who's related to pharma and healthcare industry, it's a must-attend event for them. So I look forward to you as media friends passing this out message to the industry. So let me pass first to Adam. Let him say a few words and we pass to the
Thank you, Yogesh. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be back in India. It's just a pleasure to be here. It's been since 2019 to be able to travel and come and see our show here and see our team and all of our customers and partners. And I'm so grateful to be here. And India is absolutely one of our flagship shows and one of our growing events and one of the largest pharmaceutical markets in the world. Its importance is one of the biggest countries and fastest growing countries in terms of pharmaceutical manufacturing and supplying the world with great generic products, but also wonderful brand products. Biologics, biosimilars is a growing market here as well. Do it.
Thanks, Adam. Good morning, sir.
Yes. I think good morning. And you know that National Pharmacy Week celebration is now going on. The theme is India Pharmacy of the World. So that is every third tablet consumed in the world is produced from the matter of pride. And also with the third largest producer of pharmaceuticals by volume in India. So India is a big source of pharmaceuticals, and it's a matter of great happiness that Cphi is having in India. They are having everywhere. They have worldwide Cphi, but they are also having a center in India, by which there is a tremendous amount of exchange of ideas, service, knowledge between pharmaceuticals from India and other countries. They all come and put up stalls here. India, they are also showcasing their pharmaceutical talent, and it's a wonderful thing because India want to, even our Prime Minister has said in one of the meetings that Indian pharmaceutical industry is not only just for India, but for the India world. So that's the sort of the thing, and it's a matter of, I'm very happy, we are all very happy to participate. Pharmexil, I am part of Pharmexil, Pharmaceutical Export Promotion Council of India, where we export around $24.6 billion US dollars we exported last time, and we are looking at a growth of 10% now in exports. And I think in times to come, the Indian pharma industry, right now the total industry is around $50 billion, including domestic market. Another, it goes to 130 billion in 2030. That's estimation. And they also got a projection for 2040. It is 25 years from here. It will be $500 billion market. So it's all out of well for Indian pharmaceutical industry that Cphi is here and help us to promote it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Chris?
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining this press conference. Just a very brief comment from me. I have a unique perspective of this exhibition. I came to India in 2004 and met with various people in the pharmaceutical industry. They all said, please, let's hold CPHI in India. So we held the first show in 2006, and at that time it was very clear of the power of the Indian pharmaceutical manufacturing industry. Since over the next 16 years, the show has grown so much. And I think today you'll walk around the show, you'll understand the sheer size of this exhibition. And I always say an exhibition is like a mirror. It's a mirror of the industry it's serving. And the fact that this show is so big, the fact that this show is so international, we see so many foreign faces walking around the exhibition today, just shows the strength of the India's pharmaceutical manufacturing industry. It's at the top of the world league. When we compare to the exhibitions in China and in Europe, this now CPHI India is ranking along those exhibitions. So this exhibition shows the strength of the Indian pharmaceutical industry.
Thank you, Chris. And just one point to add before I open the floor to any questions. I think as Viramani sir and Chris said rightly, our Indian pharma industry is growing by leaps and bounds. In fact, if you see the CAGR of this industry is 15% per annum over this past decade or so, and it's going to project at the same rate, and that's double the rate of the global pharma industry. So we are one of the fastest growing pharma markets in the world. So for your stats, if you really want to know about this industry. So happy to take any questions. Maybe you could address any questions to me or my colleagues in this panel. So open to many of friends to ask. You can use the mic in front of you. You can just press the button. So you are audible.
Mike, just press the button, central button. हाँ, आपका आवाज आए.
नहीं आ रहा है. सर फार्मा इंडस्ट्री का एक्सपो है, यहाँ पर कितनी इंडस्ट्री फिलहाल अभी यहाँ पर पार्टिसिपेट में हैगी, और क्या एक्सपो लगता है कि कितना मार्केट ग्रोथ कर पाएगा, फ़ायदा मिलेगा इस एक्सपो से?
आई थिंक ये एक्सपो में जो बताया मैंने, ये Cphi इज द इंग्रेडिएंट शो. यहाँ पे सारे आपको API मैन्युफैक्चरर्स है, एक्सीपिएंट्स है, बाकी जो फॉर्मुलेशंस है वो सारे आपको देखने को मिलेंगे. और जो PMAC जो है, इट इज ऑल फार्मा मशीनरी. सो जो इट्स ऑल मशीनरी रिलेटेड टू फार्मा फॉर मैनेजिंग मेकिंग कैप्सूल, मेकिंग मेडिसिन, मेकिंग टैबलेट्स. यू हैव पैकेजिंग मशीनरी, सो डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ मशीनरी. सो दिस शो इज स्प्लिट बिटवीन दैट. अगर ये देखा जाए तो मैंने ग्रोथ बताया इंडस्ट्री का, अराउंड 15% ग्रोथ है ये इंडस्ट्री का. और साथ ही जो फिगर बताया था $130 billion is what is the target to reach in next 5 years for this industry. And Pharma itself can be authentically giving the figures. So maybe you want to talk the figures, current size of the industry.
So what is the question?
Current size of the industry is asking.
Current size. Yeah, current size, as I told you, there is India has got a domestic market, India market, as well as export market. So almost like around 25 billion. That is, the domestic market is something $25.4 billion. I'm talking US dollars. And another $24.6 billion export we did last year. So almost $50 billion. That is 3.75 lakh crores Indian rupees. Is the market of India. It is the 5th largest commodity of exports of India.
क्या आम जनता का इसको कोई लाभ मिल पाएगा?
जरूर, because India is having the power of providing good products, quality products at a low price, almost at a fraction of the price in the world, in other countries. India is able to produce products and which helps the common man. The common man will be very helpful. Even people who travel from India to other countries, they take medicines for personal use, because if they buy it there, it will be very costly for them.
तो फार्मा
कोरोना के बाद ये जो इंडस्ट्री है फार्मास्यूटिकल, इस पे क्या इम्पैक्ट है? मतलब ग्रोथ इसकी अच्छी हुई है या माइनस में?
I don't know. I will rebound कह दिया. What happened during Corona times, the domestic market little came down, but the export market went up, including hydroxychloroquine and all other products like
export
export बढ़ा दिया. That is during COVID time. But after the COVID this thing, now Indian pharma market has come back. The same, the doctors were not there, hospitals were not allowing patients and all those things. There's a lot of problem in movement and logistics and all that. But with all that, Indian pharmaceutical industry, they worked throughout. One of the essential commodities, the government allowed Indian, all other industry was closed. Only the Indian pharmaceutical industry was open, and we were able to somehow shuttle our employees to work in a difficult situation in COVID times and all. But we continued, but now it is rebound.
वर्ल्ड में जो पूरा फार्मास्यूटिकल मार्केट है, उसमें हमारा इंडिया जो है वो कहाँ स्टैंड करता है? जो मतलब ओवरऑल हमारा क्या इसमें भागीदारी है?
रैंकिंग ग्लोबल शेयर, अभी हमारा रैंकिंग नंबर 3 है वॉल्यूम्स में. बट हमारा प्राइस वेरी मच लेस, because we are giving low price and all. But low means that's not low in quality. Good quality product is good price. So we are saving trillions of rupees of healthcare cost for all over the world.
फर्स्ट और सेकंड रैंकिंग किसका है?
First in USA, Japan, USA. So the thing is, the fourth in value it is 14th in the value, but third in volume.
सर, इस इंडस्ट्री के लिए इंडिया में क्या क्या चैलेंजेस हैं, वो आप उन्हें कैसे सोल्व करेंगे?
Challenges?
Yes, in India.
Okay, I mean अभी सब चैलेंज होगा क्योंकि रेगुलेटरी challenges है, but regulatory is good for regulating the industry and all the things. So that is there, and we want more investment to be done in Indian pharmaceutical industry. Government is also know that that's why they do a PLI scheme for Indian pharmaceutical industry. And but I think with all the challenges we are going to grow.
अच्छा, लोकल दवाओं का जो मार्केट है सर, वो इसको कैसे इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है? ब्रांडेड कंपनीज के जो भी जिस फार्मूला पे बनती हैं दवाइयाँ, उसमें कुछ दिन बाद पता चलता है कि लोकल में भी वो फार्मूला पे दवाई उपलब्ध होगी, तो ये मार्केट कैसे इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है इसको?
अगेन सर
मतलब लोकल से मेरा मतलब जो नकली दवाई आप कह सकते हैं उसको?
नकली दवाई वो नहीं है, ऑलमोस्ट इट इज नॉट इवन 0.4 और 0.4%, वो भी जेन्युइन मैन्युफैक्चरर्स वो नहीं करते हैं।
ये चैलेंज नहीं है इस मार्केट
ये
में?
चैलेंज है, वो चैलेंज है, वो बहुत बड़ा, पीपल have made it big, it's not like that. See, whatever the small percentage is not having a licensed manufacturer. All the licensed manufacturers are doing very, very well, and a lot of tests have been conducted. Another thing about Indian pharma industry is being inspected all over the world. US FDA, UK MHRA, European सब इधर आते हैं, 200 countries का health authorities इंडिया आते हैं और they are inspecting the plant and they are finding it good. That's why they want to buy more from India.
सर ये कार्यक्रम कितने दिन चलेगा और कौन-कौन सी कंट्रीज में पार्टिसिपेट कर रही हैं?
ये कार्यक्रम
I can take that. So this ये 3 दिन का इनफैक्ट ये हमारा फार्मा वीक के हिसाब से हम लोग पूरा वीक में करते हैं। ये शो 3 दिन का कल से हमने चालू किया था, जहाँ पे प्री कनेक्ट कांग्रेस भी हुआ था और बहुत सारे इवेंट्स 3 दिन में है और ये इसमें 80 कंट्रीज से ज़्यादा एग्जिबिटर्स आए हुए हैं शो में। So it's इंटरनेशनल स्केल इवेंट that is.
What are the highlights of the programs of the event?
So as I said, this event has not only is an exhibition which is the main purpose of this event, but of course there's a lot of knowledge which is shared through like Pre-Connect Congress. Then we have the CEO roundtable with a lot of CEOs talking on the strategy for the pharma industry ahead. We have the awards where there's the recognition for the pharma people who have achieved something in the pharma industry. We have women leaders coming in and talking tomorrow. So it's an all-in-all event which is comprehensive for the entire pharma industry. A lot of knowledge sharing, insights, networking, everything. There's an opportunity for everything in this event.
जैसा कि हमारे एक साथ
धीरे धीरे एलोपैथिक मेडिसिन का बाजार बढ़ रहा है, लेकिन इंडिया में आयुर्वेदिक मार्केट जो मेडिसिन है उनका भी बाजार बढ़ रहा है, तो इसमें कैसे?
See, हम लोग इंडिया और भारत बोलते हैं, so there is two which we have people who have consumed everything. इंडिया में जो है भारत लगे, so we'll have इंडिया में there is market for everything. So this will remain. So I think आज कोई भी डॉक्टर को पूछो, every medicine has its own way of doing. Of course, doctors will prefer allopathic, but then they also say that Ayurvedic can run alongside it. There is no side effects of that.
अच्छा सर, इंडिया में इस इंडस्ट्री को लेके फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट का क्या आस्पेक्ट है?
Foreign investment, it's a 100% FDI industry, so there is no requirement of any permissions and approvals. But I think India anyway dominates, so there are a lot of international players already there in India. So बड़े Pfizer से लेके Novartis से लेके GSK से, they have been historically there in India, so they are there. But as Indians are actually become MNCs, they are actually going out, setting up, they are acquiring companies, they are setting up shop in foreign countries. If you see, there are so many leading Indian MNCs who are there.
क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट की प्राथमिकता भी आ रही है ना, जैसे मेडिकल डिवाइस जो है वो मतलब प्रायोरिटी में है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की।
Medical devices are priority. Of course, we are a bit behind in that sector, but we are government उसमें अभी focus कर रहा है medical devices as a sector issue because we are importing a lot of stuff already. What I could just add to what Grammy sir said is I think this industry is a recession-proof industry. I think आज medicines में there is no, आप कोई भी expense में कटौती करोगे, आपके travel expense घूमने फिरने में ये करोगे, restaurant में जाने पर medicines is something which is needed. So this is an industry which is recession-proof.
So far, life is important and health is
People don't
important.
compromise.
Pharmacy industry will be important.
सर जैसे कि हमारे एक साथी ने अभी पूछा था कि आम जनता को क्या फ़ायदा होगा अगर हम ऑनलाइन कोई भी मेडिसिन मंगाते हैं तो 40% तक डिस्काउंट मिलता है, तो क्या कंपनियां ये लूट रही हैं आम जनता को? क्या बात है, 40% हम ऑनलाइन अगर कोई मेडिसिन मंगाते हैं तो 40% का डिस्काउंट देके हमें दे रहे हैं, और केमिस्ट पे हम जाते हैं तो वही हमें प्राइस में जो MRP है उसमें दवाइयाँ मिल रही हैं, तो कितना मार्जिन है? क्यों नहीं जनता के हित में, क्यों कोई भी कंपनी क्यों नहीं आगे आती, क्या वजह है?
गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी है
That's something which as a organizer, yeah, this is something of a
Online is actually some company who is not having any other expense and whatever, we don't know. But actually there is not so much of margin available. See, there is some, because we are having some discount, they distributors, pharmacy, retailers, distributors, so some that are discount they may be giving. So there's not so much the discount. See, in spite of giving the lowest price in the world in India, still we are getting all this information as if the drug prices in India is very high. If you go to another area, including Bangladesh or including Pakistan, the prices of pharmaceutical much higher than India.
टैक्स की क्या सिचुएशन है सर?
Huh?
टैक्सेस
Taxes. Yeah, taxes, if the government is able to reduce the tax, it will be beneficial to the public. As far as India is concerned, we are having a national pharmaceutical pricing authority where the prices are controlled करती है.
आपको लगता है टैक्स कम हो जाए तो जनता को, आम जनता को फायदा मिल पाएगा?
हाँ, मिल जाएगा.
Sir, how many companies are participating in CPHI India, and where do you see CPHI India vis-a-vis your other counterparts which you are in Europe and China and other countries?
So this year we are back with the same scale that we did. Over 1,500 companies are exhibiting here at CPHI and DMAC India. In terms of scale, CPHI Europe is in the worldwide show is the #1 in the pecking order, followed by China. We do I think around 8 CPHIs in the world. So India is third in the pecking order.
Was there any different trend that you saw this year? Because before the COVID pandemic, was there any different trend that you saw in terms of the demand that came from international and domestic exhibitors?
So I think that what I see is they're back. They're missing the physical part of it. We did virtual. We did a show last year also. But of course there was a fear that whether the visitors would come in and there would be Omicron and all those waves around. They still managed to put a show last year. But I think that missing physical connection, B2B connection was really missing, and that's what you're seeing. People wanted to do this. The virtual element can go only so much. The physical connection.
Is there a balance, or do we have more of international exhibitors?
International also back, as I said, over 80 countries. What I can see is there are a lot of people doing product launches over here. So there are about, I think I would say at least a handful of companies doing the new machine launches over here, and so they manufacture those machines and they want to take it out to the market. So you could see a lot of product launches happening on the floor.
And what is the total area of this exhibition?
Over gross area is 100,000 square meters spread across this exhibition center.
And the PharmExcel person was talking about 50 odd market for say Indian pharma industry, and 50 billion USD. So where do you see it moving forward? What is the forecast for the next 3 years?
The forecast is 130 billion by 2030.
And what would be the export component in that?
Export component will be almost around something like 60%. Because now it is 51-49 like that. But we anticipate that export will be even more than domestic market.
And the reason for it?
Reason is that India, world wants Indian pharmaceuticals. Apart from Indian market, as I told you, 200 countries in the world are buying Indian pharmaceuticals, and they are buying more and more every year. So demand for pharmaceuticals from India is going to increase. So we anticipate even more than 60% exports.
So which country has shown a decrease or would be showing a decrease by 2030? Is China would be showing a decrease, or what's happening?
You are talking about China.
Because if we are looking at increasing our market share in the global arena, somebody's market share will definitely decrease. So which country?
No, it doesn't happen because everybody is growing now. Even global pharma industry is growing at 4%, 4%. Indian pharma industry is growing around 10%, 8 to 10% is the growth. So worldwide also growth will be there. So India will have its own share.
तो global market क्या है total USD?
Global market is in trillion, something like 1.2, 1.3 trillion US dollars.
सर एंटीबायोटिक दवाइयों को लेकर जिस तरीके से सरकार बड़ी सचेत है, डॉक्टर भी बड़ा उस पर रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, और लगातार जो एक डॉक्टर की जो गरी है वो एंटीबायोटिक दवाइयों को ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल करने का मना भी करते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी दी जाती है। तो उसका क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट क्या एमोक्सिलिन क्या कुछ ऐसा निकाल रहे हैं जिससे उसको मरीज पर ज़्यादा असर ना पड़े, और एंटीबायोटिक का जो इफेक्ट है वो थोड़ा कहीं ना कहीं लगता है। उस पर फार्मा कंपनी क्या करती है, उस पर फार्मा कंपनी का क्या रोल है?
One thing I tell you, India was some years back, many years back, India had a lot of infectious diseases. But they say communicable disease and non-communicable disease. India had a lot of communicable disease some last decade ago. But now it is a non-communicable disease. It's more like diabetes, hypertension. वो बड़ा हो गया. So with the result, the infectious diseases, antibiotic usage become hota hai. Number one segment in India now is cardiovascular. Number two is only anti-infective. As per AVAX
सर ये चीज दोबारा से बताइएगा. नंबर 1 सबसे ज्यादा दवाइयाँ किस चीज में ज्यादा इस्तेमाल हो रही है इंडिया में?
Cardiovascular drugs.
अच्छा, सेकंड पे?
Second is infectious disease. Third is anti-diabetic. So what I am saying is that hypertension and also diabetes has increased in India. So also some sort of oncology, cancer and all increased. So India is almost becoming like advanced country that is situation. Non-communicable diseases are more in advanced countries. So that's the same case happening in India also. You've got a chronic segment, they say. Acute segment and chronic segment. Chronic segment is for chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension.
सर चाइना के मुकाबले हमारी इंडस्ट्री कहाँ खड़ी है?
Comparison, see, China is actually having their own medicine also. Chinese medicine also is there. So to evaluate the pharmaceutical industry is a little difficult. In the sense, but they are the largest producer of APIs in the world. They make active pharmaceutical ingredients. So India also want to compete with them. But in a finished formulation, India is doing better than China.
सर इंडिया के दो प्रोडक्ट है, स्किल इंडिया और वोकल फॉर लोकल. क्या उससे आपकी इंडस्ट्री से रिलेटेड होगा?
होगा. क्या saying? Skill is required. More amount of skilled manpower is required because India want to get into research. Because all along we have been doing more of generic products, but now we want to go for value-added generics and also new drug delivery systems and also basic research and ultimately new drug, new chemical entity. One by one, step by step, because we are interested in increasing our research.
सर वो जर्नलिस्ट के लिए बैजेस नहीं मिल रहे हैं प्रिंट किया हुआ.
हाँ ये भी बता दो.
क्योंकि ये भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. नहीं उन्होंने कहा कि वो प्रिंट ही नहीं आया है, कागज ही नहीं आई है, तो वो जरा इंतजाम करा
किया मेजॉरिटी बैचेस डिजिटल बैचेस किए हैं बट यू कैन टेक प्रिंट का ले सकते हो आपके बैचेस के.
नहीं वो दे नहीं रहे ना सर, उसमें मीडिया नहीं आ रही है ना सर.
सर आपको डिजिटल आपके मोबाइल पे मिल जाएगा.
सर डिजिटल तो सर वो सब लोग नहीं देखते हैं ना डिजिटल. आप किसी स्टॉल पे जाते हैं तो वो डिजिटल नहीं देखते हैं ना, वो देख कर डिजिटल तो आपके मोबाइल में अंदर है ना सर.
उसमें थोड़ा भी रिस्पॉन्स. I think what the understanding is the cost of your API in China and in India. The government is pushing for API industry in India to manufacture, but there is a 30% gap in pricing in India and China. जो अभी जो PLI incentive में जो offer किए हुए हैं scheme for next 5 years or 6 years, that वो 30% gap bridge नहीं हो रहा है. इसीलिए उतना अच्छा response आया नहीं है. If they make it more attractive, I am sure there will be lot more manufacturers applying for that. अभी वो 30% gap है अभी भी pricing में. So वो bridge नहीं हो रहा जो incentives offer हुई है. My urge to the government is look at that. If we can bridge that gap of 30%, even more, I think I'm sure there are so many Indian companies looking to apply for that.
Out of 1,500 companies, how many foreign companies are participating in CPHI?
I guess 20%, 25% are foreign companies of that. But I think this year I would say we always had a big Chinese contingent who came into the show, and I guess around 150 to 200 companies. And this year China is not here because for reasons well known they are not traveling. So, but I think the domestic has taken a fair share. I think the domestic companies have come in full strength. We have a lot more domestic companies this year than what we had in 20 years. So I think the Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbharta and Make in India, I think it's coming out very strong this year.
So there have been a lot of talks that majority of the companies have not got stalled because of lack of space. So next year, how are you planning to increase the number?
So there are expansion plan. There are expansion plans and how we add those in the also we are planning that, and we'll definitely have a lot more companies. So Rahul, it's a good problem for us, and we will address that because this year it came very late. And by the time the request came in, I think we had already finalized our show. You can imagine a show of this scale needs a lot of planning. We plan right now after the show is over, we'll immediately go back to the drawing board for next year. And we are already booking space for next year.
So presently it is in 16 halls.
Definitely. So we'll add a hall 16 to this, and currently so we'll have more halls and more space. We'll accommodate the entire demand that we have.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
इज द बिगेस्ट मार्केट जेनरिक मेडिसिन में हम लोग है जहाँ पे सस्ती दवाइयाँ दे सकते हैं, लेकिन इनोवेशन में हम लोग बहुत पीछे है आज वर्ल्ड से। आज सारी इनोवेशंस कहाँ पे यूएस में हो रही है, यूरोप में हो रही है, वहाँ पे हो रही है। आज इंडियन इंडस्ट्री, फार्मा इंडस्ट्री वो डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, लेकिन अगर उसमें एक बहुत बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट लगता है और आज देखेंगे इट्स लाइक अब 10 इनोवेशन पे स्पेंड करो तो उसमें से एक कोई सक्सेसफुल होगा। सो अगर अगर मैन्युफैक्चरर को हम लोग वो उतना जो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया उसका अगर रिटर्न नहीं मिले तो वी विल नॉट हैव इंडियन कंपनीज इन्वेस्टिंग इन इनोवेशन। इंडिया में दवाई नहीं बनेगी, हम लोग सिर्फ वहाँ के आके कॉपी करके यहाँ पे हम लोग बनाएंगे यहाँ पे, या ऑफ पेटेंट हो जाए।
उसके प्राइस में और रिटेल प्राइस में काफ़ी डिफरेंस है, उसमें से क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
सो आई थिंक रिटेल में भी अभी डिस्काउंट्स आ रहे हैं। आई नो रिटेलर्स आल्सो गिविंग 20-30% डिस्काउंट। आई थिंक सो ये सब जगह पे आ रहा है। आई थिंक आई वुड से माय रिक्वेस्ट टू इंडस्ट्री इज रादर गिविंग डिस्काउंट एट रिटेल लेवल एंड इट्स ये एक क्या होता है सब्जेक्टिव है कि आप मेरे रेगुलर कस्टमर आपको दे रहा हो, दूसरे को नहीं दे रहा हो। ये एमआरपी में ही आ जाए कि एमआरपी सबको हो जाए।
टैबलेट की लेते थोक में 2 रुपये से लेकर 3 रुपये के बीच की कॉस्ट होती है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, लेकिन
Correct.
वही मार्केट में 27 to 45 तक है। कितना डिफरेंस?
वो बट उसके जो आपके जेनरिक वर्जन रहेंगे वो अलग प्राइस लेवल पे रहेंगे, उसके में भी 1/10 ऑफ द कॉस्ट पे भी मिल जाते हैं। सो वैसे है आज आपको चाहिए, आपको अगर रिकमेंडेड ब्रांडेड ड्रग है तो आपके पास चॉइस है। आज कस्टमर मार्केट में, बड़े मार्केट में एवरी प्रोडक्ट हैज एन ऑल्टरनेटिव। सो इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर अ ब्रांडेड ड्रग या और अ जेनरिक ड्रग, ईच कस्टमर हैज अ चॉइस नाउ।
3 दिन तक ये इवेंट चलने वाला है, क्या कुछ अपील करना चाहेंगे जो लोग सुन रहे हैं आप?
I think anybody who's concerned with pharma industry, healthcare industry, I think this is a must attend show. I'm sure everybody knows about it. जो है वो already registered है। फिर भी आज मीडिया फ्रेंड्स के द्वारा मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, प्लीज़ ये बेनिफिट लीजिए। सारा आपके नए टेक्नोलॉजीज, इनोवेशंस, नॉलेज शेयरिंग यहाँ पे ये प्लेटफॉर्म पे हो रहा है बहुत बड़े पैमाने, सबसे हुजू ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री आई है। सो प्लीज़ डू कम ओवर द नेक्स्ट 3 days। थैंक यू।
आईसीएम लगातार दवाइयों पर वेट करता चला रहा है, बहुत लिस्ट लंबी होती चली आ रही है। किस तरीके से देखते हैं कि अगर यही चलता रहा तो फार्मा कहाँ तक सर्वाइव करेगा?
No, I think of course there is a challenge between pharma industry and the pricing ये है इसमें है। So I think I'm sure there will be some solution। pharma industry भी lobby कर रही है उसलिए, so एक गवर्नमेंट लेवल पे कुछ solution निकलेगा। I mean that is one of the topics आज हमारे राउंड टेबल के लिए हम लोग भी गवर्नमेंट को ये सजेशंस है वो देंगे, उस हिसाब से ठीक है।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू।
जन औषधि जो प्रधानमंत्री जन औषधि केंद्र है, वहाँ की जो दवाइयाँ होती हैं और जो और भी कंपनियाँ उनकी दवाइयाँ होती हैं, इनकी जो साल्ट होते हैं इनमें गुणवत्ता में क्या फ़र्क होता है?
I think same. I don't think there is any quality में कोई difference है। Indian manufacturers are giving quality products in the market, so I don't think there is any difference in quality.
सेम गुणवत्ता होती है?
Same.
We are discussing about research. How are we going to go towards research? Indian pharmaceutical industry go to the next level. So altogether, it is a very beautiful exchange of views and ideas, knowledge, which will only help in improvement of pharmaceutical trade and exports.
अगर आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकॉन दबाएं और हाँ, लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें।